1986 was the pinnacle of gay culture and fashion for the 1980s. Mullets were in, synth music was everywhere, and shoulder pads had no mercy. If you're new to the series, welcome! In this video series we take a look at some of the most iconic gay moments from the 1980s, and we're currently going to look at 1986. But before we continue with the trip down memory lane, I just want to say thank you to my channel members and you the viewer for supporting my channel. It really means a lot to me that you come back every week to watch my videos and support my channel. With that being said, let's head over towards the rainbow and follow the yellow brick road down memory lane to 1986.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it.
I'm a reasonable guy, but I've just experienced some very unreasonable things.
This must be what they mean by poetic justice.
Be afraid. Be very.
Erasure popped into the scene with the debut album Wonderland, and leading the charge was Andy Bell, an openly gay, gloriously flamboyant singer who was rocking more eyeliner than Boy George at a glam rock reunion.
Number 16, the first time on Top of the Pops, Andy Bell, Vince Clarke, known as Erasure, and this is Sometime.
Erasure didn't just make bangers, they were unapologetically queer, setting a standard for music that felt like a neon-lit hug from your inner fabulousness.
Now the big news, Wham has split up. Now, what's it all about?
Well, basically, I suppose the big news is that it's not really quite time for the big news. What actually happened was about 7 months ago, Andrew and I decided that we thought what we wanted to achieve 4 years ago when we formed the band had been just about achieved, and that whatever we do from now on will be a matter of maintaining and making sure that people don't get a chance to say we're finished, and we thought that wasn't really the way we wanted it to carry on.
Before TikTok thirst traps, our gay icons had to climb their way up the pop culture mountain one disco beat at a time. When Wham announced their split in 1986, straight girls cried, and gay boys, well, we secretly celebrated, because we knew George Michael was about to step into his final form.
I should go back to being lonely and confused.
That year, he dropped the single A Different Corner, and let's be real, it was giving existential heartbreak with hair volume for days. Nobody knew that he was gay at the time, but our gaydars were already screaming like a tornado warning. George wasn't just becoming a gay icon, he was about to redefine what it meant to be one. Then there was the Pet Shop Boys, dropping their debut album Please in 1986, with hits like West End Girls. Neil Tennant wasn't out yet, but something about those synth beats and poetic lyrics about alienation and longing somehow hit us differently. Pet Shop Boys mastered the art of emotional detachment, but also kind of made it gay. It was moody, it was queer-coded, and it was everything to a gay boy in 1986. I've had enough of scheming and messing around with jerks. 1986 was a buffet of synth-pop, shoulder pads and high notes, and the gays were feasting on every moment. Just picture it, the Queen of Soul meets the future Prince of gay pop. Aretha Franklin and George Michael's I Knew You Were Waiting was more than just a duet, it was destiny with a side of gospel flair. The vocal chemistry was electric and simply cinematic. It was a match made in gay heaven, and the community was definitely on board with it. Meanwhile, the Communards were out there reviving a disco classic with Don't Leave Me This Way.
The Pops, we start tonight with a song which is at number 2 in the charts. It's called Don't Leave Me This Way. Here are the Communards.
The lead singer, Jimmy Somerville from Bronski Beat, took those high notes to celestial levels. With the third album that released in 1986, Madonna gave us Live to Tell, Papa Don't Preach and True Blue. Every single she dropped felt like a gay rite of passage. Whether we were coming out or just coming into our eyeliner era, Madonna was there. Sure, the music was radio friendly, and that didn't hurt its commercial appeal, but for those of us who knew how to find a deeper meaning behind each song, Madonna was a revelation. 1986 was kind of a dry year when it came to gay films, but I won't leave you hanging.
Just hit it, pillow hands.
Don't worry, it's not gonna hit you back.
Let's start with a very, very thirsty mention, Young Blood. Technically, it isn't a gay movie, but with Rob Lowe and Patrick Swayze skating around in crop tops, locker room towels and boyish tension, the film accidentally served more homoeroticism than most queer cinema at the time. It was probably one of the few sport movies gay men bothered to watch.
New uniforms for the playoffs? Nice.
Upon its release, the film gained a mediocre reception, with critics finding the plot derivative. But it became a popular VHS video rental title, obviously rented by closeted guys pretending to enjoy the movie because it's about hockey.
Look, Dad, I promise I'll come down for a visit next break I get, okay? Alright? Look, I gotta go, okay?
Okay, Jason. Take care of yourself. I love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Another film that wasn't explicitly gay but definitely catered to a gay audience was Back to School. The film followed a fun-loving and obnoxious rich businessman who decided to enter school as a student himself to encourage his son to finish school. It received positive reviews and was the 6th highest grossing film of 1986. But we weren't watching the film for the plot.
Well, are you interested in Valerie Desmond? She's with me.
Coming into your own, are you, Melon? Well, I wouldn't break my arm patting myself on the back if I were you.
Gay men were transfixed on their favorite on-screen bully, Billy Zabka, who made a career portraying on-screen bullies in the 1980s. You probably remember him from The Karate Kid. He was the bully we all love to hate, and he had us transfixed on a silver screen during several scenes throughout the movie.
Settle down on a farm. You last about 10 seconds on a farm.
Now let's talk about a film that did what needed to be done in 1986, Parting Glances. This indie gem, written and directed by Bill Sherwood, wasn't just another AIDS tragedy movie. It was something rare for its time. It was a film about gay life that was actually lived in, witty and warm. Set over the course of 24 hours in New York City, it follows a young couple, Robert and Michael, as Robert prepares to leave for a work assignment overseas. But the emotional core of the story lies with Michael's friendship with Nick, his ex-boyfriend who's living with AIDS. Nick was played by a young Steve Buscemi in what's arguably one of his most quietly powerful roles.
The winner is William Hurt.
In 1986, William Hurt won the Academy Award for Kiss of the Spider-Woman, playing a gay man imprisoned in Brazil. Obviously it was problematic that a straight guy got the Oscar for it, which is kind of classic Hollywood, but it was still groundbreaking. It proved that gay characters could lead serious films and win serious awards. Even though we were taking baby steps in gay representation, it had a giant impact, especially in 1986. If you're new to my channel or you somehow missed the previous videos in the series, I will put a link to the playlist at the end of this video for you to check out so you can be all caught up when we go to 1987 next week. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up and a subscription if you haven't yet. It really helps with the algorithm so that other people like yourself that might enjoy my type of content will find me more easily on YouTube in their own feed. Once again, thanks for tuning in every day and supporting my channel. I'll see you in the next video.